everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is a message for your soul to see exactly what your soul needs to discover. So for your reading, I've got 4 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to, and after you've selected your pile, there are timestamps in the description box below which you can use to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly what your soul needs to discover. So let's get straight into it. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see what your soul needs to discover. So we're starting off with the 2 of Wands for you, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Temperance. We have Wheel of Fortune for you. Okay, with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords here, pile 1, I'm sensing your soul is kind of hiding a lot of pain. You people are hiding a lot of pain inside of you, and I don't know why, but you guys just, some of you guys might even be aware of this fact that yes, you have suppressed this pain, you're hiding it, you live with it every day. You can feel it throbbing inside of you, but for others, it might be that, you have suppressed it to such a degree that some of you guys might not even be aware of the fact that there's this pain in your soul, there's this pain hidden inside of you. And probably you guys might just be wondering, because pain, when you suppress it, when you don't face it, when the situation is so traumatic that your mind has no choice but to suppress it, so that you can forget about it. It could just be that, and it could, it's going to come out somehow, it's going to show, it's going to tell you that it exists. You can't really ignore it. So you guys might be feeling some sort of psychosomatic kind of things, headaches, frequent headaches, or it could be just a frequent body aches or something, and you just don't know why that is happening. Oftentimes you just wonder what is going on, what is wrong with you. And I feel like it has something to do with the fact that there's this unaddressed pain that is hidden inside of you in at such a deep soul level that it is affecting your physical functioning. It's affecting your daily life. But for those of you who do know that yes, you're carrying this pain inside of you, there is that heartache, there is that suffering that is there that has yet to be addressed. I feel like that is one of the things that you need to figure out, like how to address it in the best way possible. Of course, if you need professional help, definitely go for that. There is nothing wrong with it. If you guys can afford it, if you have access to it, definitely get a professional to help you. On the other hand, if you're someone who doesn't know that there is something like this going on, that there is some pain that is yet to be addressed, that you have yet to face, that is what one of the things that your soul needs to discover. I feel like a lot of people, and it's not like that, that, oh, you have been through some physical abuse or something like that, and then you've just tried to suppress it. For some of you, yeah, it could be that, but I feel like because we have the Swords suit coming for you, pile 1, I feel like it has more to do with mental wounds. It has more to do with kind of, like people's words, those harsh, cold words that people have said to you. The more like the verbal abuse, the psychological abuse, that is the cause of this, that, because those are the wounds. I mean, physical wounds, they can heal, they might leave a scar, but the emotional wounds, the wounds that are inflicted on a soul level, they take a long time to heal. For some, it never heals, but even if it healed, it takes a really long time as compared to physical wounds. So maybe that is why, that is what your soul needs to figure out, that okay, where is this pain coming from and what you can do to address it. I really feel that with the Temperance here, there's this card, I feel like your soul needs to discover a balance. Your soul needs to figure out a balance, because I think that is going to help you with your daily functioning. We also have Two of Wands here, which is once again talking about balance, because the number 2 is all about balance. It's all about harmony, all of those things. So this really tells me that a balance is required. Your soul is at a disharmony at this point. Maybe that is why you are feeling so much. Probably some of you guys feel a little too sensitive, and you often wonder why you're feeling so sensitive when you're normally not that sensitive to begin with. I just feel like it has something to do with this wound that is festering inside of you, and you really need to address that. You really need to figure out what it is that is causing you pain, because I feel like that is the key. Once you get that knowledge, once you figure that out, once you discover that, okay, this is what's been bothering me, this is that wound that needs to heal, that is really going to bring a change in your life. And I really feel like that is going to turn your life around. A lot of times there are so many reasons, why our life is the way it is, right? Sometimes people say that, oh, it's the circumstances. Some people go around blaming each other, that it's their fault that my life is like this, that this person ruined my life, all of that stuff. For some people, they know that, okay, they failed in some certain aspect or something. I feel like you guys have been abused a lot, like pile 1. Some of you might not have even realized that you're being abused, because probably your friends, so-called friends, they were saying they were mocking you over something, or they were telling you, they were kind of kind of pushing at your confidence. They were trying to kind of kill that, put you down, constantly telling you that you're not enough, or that you cannot do something, or that you'll never amount to anything. All of that could even be your close family members, your relatives, could be any of that. Like, I feel like, because these are the ones, that's why they're at a soul level, because when strangers say something to us, good or bad, it doesn't affect us as much as when someone we know and love says the same thing. So I feel like for you guys, in terms of you guys, a lot of people have kind of been not very kind to you. You guys have lacked kindness in your life. Some of you guys might still lack that kindness. And that is those wounds are kind of now buried deep in your soul, which is kind of causing all sorts of problems for you. And obviously, we want you to live your best life. That is why this message is here. That's why the universe is telling you that there is something that you need to figure out. There's something hidden. There's this pain that is there that you need to address in order to have this Wheel of Fortune energy coming to you. There, you need to bring a balance. Both of these cards are talking about balance. And I feel like once you do that, once you figure out exactly what is wrong, and you start bringing that balance in your life, pile 1, I feel like you will get a chance. With the Two of Wands here, you will start seeing a bright future for yourself. Maybe right now you don't see it. You just think that, oh, my life is gonna go the way it is. I'm stuck. My future is dark. I'm not gonna have a big bright future like everybody else. Once this balance takes place, once you address this pain, once you heal yourself from this, pile 1, your future is yours to decide. Like, you can do whatever you want, you can plan whatever you want. Of course, at the end of the day, what is destined for us is going to come to us, but we all plan regardless, despite knowing that yes, whatever is going to happen in our destiny, that is what is going to happen. But that doesn't stop us as humans from planning for the future. So I feel like right now you guys are not even doing that. You guys are not even planning for the future. You're just like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm dealing with this issue. But like I'm saying, once you get that, once you address this problem, once your soul discovers exactly what is going on, your soul will once again discover a new future, a brighter future, a hope for the future. And that hope, your soul, you guys, pile one, you have every right to kind of hope for a bright future, because your future is bright. It is bright, definitely bright. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I do see you gaining a lot of knowledge, a lot of self-awareness. Obviously, when you're doing this, of course, you're gaining a lot of self-awareness. On top of that, because of this, you'll become more self-aware. You will be able to bring a change in your life. It's you who's going to do it. Because now you know exactly where the problem is, what's going on, and then you guys can definitely work to change that. And with that, fortune is yours. Fortune is literally yours. The universe is there ready to support you. It's just you need to bring a little bit of balance. Your soul needs to discover that balance, need to address this pain, and then that knowledge, that awareness is going to bring a massive change and a beautiful change in your life, pile one. All right, let's see what else we have. We have Page of Wands. Exploration. Wonder what you have to explore. We have the Emperor. Wheel of Fortune again, guys. You guys are fortunate. Very, very fortunate people. Lucky. And then we have Queen of Swords. Ace of Cups. Yep. Oh my gosh. I feel like once you guys address this pain, pile one, you guys are gonna discover love, a lot of love from everywhere, because you will realize exactly who is the cause of this pain. Even if it's your close friends, you will know that, yeah, it's because of them that this is the reason, because I've been allowing them to say all this stuff to me. And you will start to see their true faces, as well as the fact you will start to love yourself. And once you start doing that, once you start healing from this, it's not that you will only love yourself, but you will also see that you're attracting love as well. You're attracting a lot of love from everywhere. Literally, you will find the right friends. You will, because now you're choosing yourself. Now you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna. You're putting your foot down, essentially, pile one. You are telling those people not to disrespect you. You're telling those people that you are valuable and you have worth. You are worth respect. You are worth giving respect to. And once you do that, those who truly care about you, those who have been genuine to you, they will stick around. They will be there. But if there are people who are not genuine to you, they will walk away, because for them it was all about control. It was all about putting you down just so they could feel better about themselves. And obviously you're no longer going to have any of that. You're not going to stand for it. So they're going to leave, and you shouldn't be really upset about that, because now you know. Now your soul knows. You know at a soul level exactly what you deserve, exactly what your worth is. And you people, you're a fortune. You are a treasure, pile one. And you guys can see this Queen of Swords. She's kind of looking here. So this really tells me that, you are on your way. Once you heal, you are definitely turning your life around, because now you're definitely gaining control of your life. You're gaining control of yourself. And this whole thing, I feel like this is a lot of discovery here coming for you. You are going to be discovering, like I'm saying, since you are finally going to address this issue, and you start realizing that, yes, there is a bright future ahead for me. You're going to start exploring your options. And look at all these different colors. You are definitely going to be exploring your options. Look at these Ferris wheel, like carriages. They're different colors. So different options for you to explore. You can literally do whatever you want. If you want to learn something, explore a completely new field, a completely different field from what you normally do, you can even do that. You will start seeing opportunity everywhere, and you're like, okay, I can do this. Because now this darkness is no longer inside of you. You are working on it. You are working towards healing it. So now you're going to start seeing opportunities everywhere. That's why you're going to start planning for the future. Now you're going to start deciding, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to do it. And the universe, being so generous that it is to you, being so kind, is going to start sending the right people your way, sending the right connections your way, so they can help you achieve your goals. Like, you guys are meant to have a very bright future. You guys are meant to achieve all your goals. Pile one, maybe the reason right now you're not able to do that is this whole thing. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords, because this is the card of deception, so I really feel like probably like there's someone around you, pile one, who's not being entirely honest with you, who is pretending you to be your best friend, but they're actually kind of just, they're there with you because of, for their own benefit. They use you. They always, and if you don't do anything that they don't like if you don't do anything that they want you to do, or you do something that they don't like, they start mocking you, they start insulting you, they start putting you down, all of that stuff. Like, they're not very nice to you at that point. And so I just feel like this person, that is what your soul needs to figure out. Your soul needs to discover who this person is. Your soul needs to realize that this person who's pretending to be so nice to you is actually the cause of the struggle that is going through in your life. Because people, they give energy, they give off the energy. They, unbeknownst to them, willingly, unwillingly, there is that energy exchange that is happening. And I feel like with this person, there's a lot of negative energy that is being exchanged. That's why you end up getting their negative energy and they end up getting your positive energy. And because of that negative energy, once it starts to fester, because you don't know you've gotten it, you don't know that this person is giving you that negative energy. So you don't know it. It's hidden from you. So it's starting to fester, it's starting to cause trouble for you, and you're just like, I was never like this. What is happening to me? I was fine a few days ago. What is wrong now all of a sudden, So it's because of this negative energy that this person has kind of given off to you. And since your soul can't handle that, because your soul is all light and everything good, obviously there's that thing that is over here kind of causing problems, causing an infection maybe, which is causing a whole lot of problems. So probably you need to figure out who this person is and kind of deal with that. On the other hand, with the Seven of Swords here, once again, we're talking deception. I feel like probably for some of you guys, it could be that there is something that you're hiding, that you do not want to face, a truth about yourself that you do not want to face. And you're just pushing it somewhere at the back of your mind. You do know what this thing is, what this secret is. And you're just like, no, it's not there. I'm not like that. No way. So probably, you're just not, there's this part of you that you're suppressing. There's this part of you you're hiding, you're keeping it a secret. Maybe you are ashamed of it. Maybe you think the world is going to be ashamed of it. And you think that the world is not going to accept it, or you are not part of that part of yourself. But at the end of the day, you are this holistic person, a pile one. Good or bad, it's all you. And once you bring that balance within yourself, once you start accepting all that you are, you will realize that you can literally do anything in your life. You can literally do whatever you want in your life. But it's just something that you need to kind of face and work out for yourself. So we have Jack of Spades here, King of Clubs, Two of Diamonds. Oh, okay, we were talking balance again. We were talking harmony. We were talking what goes around comes around. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you guys cannot ignore this. You guys cannot ignore this problem. It's just going to come back. It's going to keep coming, and the cycle is going to keep repeating until you heal yourself from this part, until you accept this part of yourself, no matter which message resonated with you, pile one, until you work on that aspect. It's going to keep repeating. The cycle's going to keep repeating until you worked it out. And I feel like with the King of Clubs and the Jack of Wands here, Jack of Spades here, this tells me that, you guys need to talk to yourself. I feel like that is the key. You probably, like, if you guys journal, or if you don't, maybe journaling is one way you can become more self-aware, or just having like a good positive self-talk, like in the mirror talking to yourself, or just, just thinking, or somehow just you need to have this dialogue with yourself where you are kind of, like, I feel like if you do it out loud, you might start to understand that, okay, this is what is going on. So journaling might be very helpful for you. You just need to talk to yourself, because I feel like you guys are not doing that. You guys are ignoring yourself. You guys are suppressing these parts of yourself. Because of that, obviously things are kind of chaotic, they're haywire. But once you start doing that, once you take action towards figuring out what is going on, once you start talking to yourself, opening this communication between you and your your soul, basically, you will start to understand things. You will start to realize that, okay, this is where the balance needs to take place. And once you do that, once you start gaining that knowledge, because Wheel of Fortune also talks about knowledge, because in the normal deck, you see like in the four corners there are people with books open and there are creatures with books open. So this that kind of really tells me that knowledge is a key part of you, for you, if you guys want to change your life for the better. All right, so this is all I have for you, pile one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile two, welcome to your reading. Let's see what your soul needs to discover. We have a Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the World, and Three of Wands. Interesting. Okay, pile two. I feel like with you guys, one really clear message that I'm getting in terms of what your soul needs to discover is your soul tribe. You guys, your soul needs to find the people, find your people, basically find people to connect with. I feel like you guys are lacking some serious soul connections in your life. You are another thing that your soul needs to discover is your true twin flame, your soulmate. It could be anyone, it doesn't have to be like a romantic partner necessarily. It could be a friend, could even be a family member, but I feel like your soulmate is someone that needs to be discovered by you guys at this point. For some of you guys, yeah, if you have already found that person, good on you. But if that is the case, then yeah, you need to find more people who are like you, who you connect with on a soul level. Like, you people need to be surrounded by people, because we have three surrounding this World card, the number three, and of course if you combine these two cards, you get the master number 33 as well. So, but anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to find your soul tribe. That is what is required for you, because I feel like their support, their positive energy, like you guys can see these are like stars over here. Oh, if they're like these three stars here, I feel like you guys make three wishes, okay? One for each star. Make three wishes. You can pause this video if you want. But anyway, pile two, you need to find the people who are going to support you. I feel like right now, for some of you guys, that might not be the case. You guys have yet to find those people, and if you are someone who has found their soul tribe, yeah, your soul needs to discover the next path, you know? Like, your soul needs to figure out, okay, what to next? What's the next rung in the ladder? What's the next path to success? That is what your soul needs to figure out, because I feel like probably you guys are at this point where you're just like, okay, what next? What do I do next? I'm not able to figure that out. I do not understand where my life is going now. I mean, I've done what I wanted to do. Now what? Now you make new goals. Pile two, you make new goals, because you're destined for success. You're destined to climb one mountain after the other, to overcome one obstacle after the other. Success is definitely yours. Progress is definitely yours. And I feel like your pile, you guys are the ones for whom success is an ever-running thing. Like, your success, your progress, your success is not something that is just limited to one thing, or it's going to stop at one level. I don't think that is the case with you guys. You know how like an escalator just slowly goes up, or like an elevator just slowly goes up? I feel like that is the case with you guys. You're meant to go up, up, up. I don't think you're meant to ever stop. You're not meant to be like, okay, I've done all I ever wanted to do and that's it. I'm just gonna just exist for the rest of my life. I don't think that's the case with you guys, even if that is what you want. I feel like you guys are meant to progress constantly in whatever field you are. Whatever field you are, doesn't matter, even if you're someone who just stays at home and works from home or something, but whatever it is, you are meant to progress. So it could be that, like, if you're someone who's like, okay, I don't have a job or anything, I just stay at home, and I'm just like a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad or something, even then, you can find ways to make yourself progress in life. Probably you can start learning something new. You can start following your passions. We have Knight of Wands coming through. I feel like with this card, one message, one more thing that your soul needs to discover is what it is passionate about. For some of you guys, yeah, you already know. You know at a soul level that, yes, this is what I'm passionate about. But whereas for others, it could be that you either don't know what you're passionate about, and if that is the case, yeah, you need to figure that out. On the other hand, it could be that you know what you're passionate about. You know exactly what makes you so happy, but you're not pursuing it. You are like suppressing that part of yourself because you, for some reason or the other, you might be like, okay, people might not accept it. There's no point there. I'm not going to succeed if I do that. I'm not telling you to quit your job and just start following your passions. No, I'm just like, you can have your job, but also discover what you're passionate about. That is really going to bring a lot of support to you guys. It could even be, I'm not saying that, this thing will make you money. For some, yeah, this following your passion will definitely bring in money because we have the Pentacles energy coming through. But for others, it could be that you're just happy. Your soul is happy because you're doing what you love. And when your soul is happy, Pile 2, you would have noticed that a lot of the things in life, they become easier to handle. I'm not saying that the problems get easier or the problems they just disappear. No, but you find the strength to kind of deal with them, and they don't seem as bad or as big as they do when you are panicking, when you are surrounded by negative thoughts and energies. But when you are in that positive state of mind, even when the problems are big and they seem impossible, you still have this feeling inside of you that, yes, I can overcome this somehow, some way. I'll deal with it. You have that assurance, and you are not even afraid to give yourself that assurance that, yeah, okay, things are going to work out. So that's like the main reason I feel like you guys need to figure out. You need to discover exactly what your passions are. Yeah, and it's perfectly fine if you are passionate about more than one thing. It's perfectly okay, if that is the case with you. But then you're just like, I have so many passions. How am I going to do, work on them? Just start one by one. Start with one thing. Then once you have mastered it, you can move on to the next. Because like I'm saying, your progress is just ongoing. It's not, there's no stop to it. So you've dealt with one, you've indulged yourself, you have mastered one passion, you move on to the next, and then the next, and then the next. That way you'll be able to kind of work on all of them and become a more holistic being. I feel like with the World card here, another message that I'm getting is that, you guys, something happened in your life, a Pile 2, where you guys did not get closure. Some situation occurred, probably related to something or someone, where you did not get the closure that you wanted, and that has been causing a lot of trouble for you because it is making it difficult for you to move on to all these blessings that await you. I feel like this is something that is yet to come, because this card talks about completion and a new beginning. So this tells me that there is something that you need to kind of deal with. You need to kind of tie it. There's this loose end or a few loose ends that you need to take care of. And once you've done that, you will be like, okay, now I can move forward in life, because moving forward is your destiny. Pile 2, I'm gonna keep repeating that. I will keep repeating that because I want you to know that if you're feeling stuck right now, that is not your life, that is not your destiny, that is not your future. Your future is bright, your future is meant, it's literally progress embodied. progress personified. That is what your future holds. So I just feel like that there is something that you need to take care of. There is something that you need to work towards. If you're not able to get closure, because there are some things that happen in life that we don't get closure for. We just don't get it, and we just have to give ourselves that closure. We just have to manifest it for ourselves. So I feel like probably for some of you guys that might be the case, that you might not get the closure the way that you're looking for, that you're expecting. So in that case, you just need to kind of bring that closure to yourself. You just have to learn to be like, okay, I might not get the answers that I've been looking for, but I'm ready to move on, something like that. And once you do that, once you close off that chapter, once you shut the door to the past, you're on your way to a beautiful, beautiful future. And I do see that you will meet a lot of awesome people along the way. The universe is going to be there to lend you its support. And once the universe is there supporting you, yeah, all your wishes. That's what I'm saying. Make 3 wishes, guys. All your wishes, whatever you wish for, is going to come true. All right, let's see what else we have. We have the Hanged Panda. Okay. King of Wands. 2 of Swords in reverse. Yep, there is this blockage that you need to get rid of. Could be this whole closure thing. You need to open yourself up to opportunity. Oh, we have 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Guys, like I'm saying, all your wishes are coming true. Just wanted to throw that out there for you guys, in case you're wondering if that's ever going to happen. If you'll ever get what you wish for, then yes, you are going to get it. Your guys are meant for contentment. Like I'm saying, as long as you're following your passion, you're doing what you love, regardless of the amount of money you get from this or you make in general, you'll be content. You'll be content because you'll be doing everything that you love. And I feel like with this 2 of Swords here, I feel like you people need to open yourselves up to people. I feel like you guys are really closed off, a pile 2. You do not open up to people that easily. And sometimes you never do it. Sometimes people, they'll spend years with you and they'll never know who you really are because you're so closed off. And even if you tell people that I'm opening up to you, you're closed off at a soul level. You close your soul off to people. You do not allow people to see your soul. Maybe you do it out of self-preservation. You do it out of fear. You do it because you do not want to be vulnerable in front of people, whatever it is. But people just get to know you at a surface level. And maybe if you guys haven't found your soul tribe, maybe that is the reason why. Because people haven't seen just how awesome and beautiful and radiant your soul is. And in order to do that, you need to, hate to break it to you, pile 2, but yeah, you do need to kind of open yourself up. You need to take action towards, opening yourself up, being vulnerable. I know, not easy. It's easier said than done. It's scary. I totally understand that. Some of you guys, even after watching this, might be like, I'm never opening myself up to anyone. That is fine. That is your decision. That is perfectly fine. But I feel like you will keep attracting the wrong people because you're not being authentic. You're not showing them your true self, basically. But when you do, once you open yourself up, once you discover at a soul level that yes, you are amazing and you are unique, because we have the Hanged Panda. The Hangman talks about a different perspective, which really shows me that you are someone who's incredibly, incredibly unique. And maybe that is why, maybe you have encountered judgment in the past. And maybe that's why you are like, I'm not going to be authentic to anyone. I'm not going to show people who I truly am. Because all they do is judge me. All they do is, shun me. They'll never accept me. All of that. But that just shows how unique you are, that people cannot even understand you. But why are you dimming your, I mean, look at all these fireflies. Look at all these pretty fireflies over here. Oops. Sorry. So you guys are like that, you know? You are the light in the dark, guys. And people, your true people, your soul tribe will see that. They'll see that. The rest, yeah, they'll question you. They'll throw their judgments your way. And that way you'll know that this person's not for me. But that doesn't mean that you close yourselves off. You're not meant to. I feel like fireflies, they're light. I don't think they can close it off. I don't think so. I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know, please. But I don't think it's just their inbuilt thing that they're meant to shine, that they're meant to sparkle. And I feel like that is you guys. You guys can try to kind of hide, but people who are meant to see you, people who are meant to love you, who are meant to be with you, they will see that light. For the others, you'll just be like this annoying pesky bug, who's just bothering them with their light. But that doesn't mean that you stop. Don't stop, pile 2. Don't kind of dim your life for people, and take action towards being more of yourself, being your true self, doing what you love. Forget the people. Your happiness is more important than people's judgments, their approval. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your life on pleasing people who will never appreciate you. You're meant to live a very content life. You're meant to progress, moving further. And if there are people who are stopping that progress, that's a big clue for you, a pile 2, that no, those people, a big no, big no, because you're meant to live a very joyful life. And I feel like once you close yourselves off to these people, if you want to close yourselves off to anyone, pile 2, close yourselves off to their energy, to the people's energy who only have negative stuff to say, who only have negative thoughts. Yeah, protect yourself from that energy. You really need to do that. Your soul needs to discover exactly who's that person, who are those people who are kind of sending their negative energy your way. And people do that. Willingly, unwillingly, they do that. And sometimes we just take it. We end up taking it. That energy exchange just ends up happening. So you people really need to protect yourselves from it. You guys can use some talisman, some stone, something, some prayer, whatever it is that you guys do. Work on that. Protect yourself from this energy, because once that negative energy is blocked, lots of happiness is coming your way. Like 10 of Cups, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Your luck is going to turn around. All you ever wished for is going to come true. You will have the right people in your life who will be the cause of so much happiness and who are going to support you with everything. And in terms of financial independence, in terms of financial freedom and financial abundance, of course, you are meant to progress in life. I just feel like every phase of your life will result in you guys earning even more money than you're currently making. So right now, if you're just like, oh, that's the most amount of money I'm ever going to make, I don't think so. With this 3 of Wands coming through and the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like the next phase of your life, the next level, it's going to help you earn more money. I feel like you guys are meant for this steady progress, this steady rise to the top. Sometimes, the rise and falls in our life, they come really fast for some people. They just happen suddenly. One moment you are at this level and the next you are like at the top, something like that. So, but with you guys, I feel like you guys are just meant for constant progress, constant. All right, let's see what else we have. We have 8 of Spades. 3 of Spades. And Ace of Spades, we're talking death. I feel like your soul needs to go through this transformation. Your soul needs to discover what it truly is. I feel like right now your soul hasn't figured out that, okay, this is it. This is what I am. Feel like I'm saying, you guys are meant for constant progress. You guys are meant for constant transformation as well into something better. Yeah, not easy. Definitely not easy. You guys have been through a lot. And I do see that every time a transformation will take place in your life, it's gonna be hard. But you cannot let people control you. You cannot let the past control you. You cannot let the pain that is there control you. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy to deal with this pain. I'm not saying that, oh, just ignore it and move on. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying don't let it control you. You can take your time to deal with this pain. Of course, deal with it. You have to deal with it, because if you don't, it's going to come back and bite you. So you have to deal with this loss, the pain, and everything. But don't let it control you. Don't let it cripple you, because you have a lot of potential, pile 2. And I feel like that's what your soul needs to discover. Your soul needs to discover its true potential by going through these transformations. And that is why, because with every transformation, I feel like your potential is going to just increase. It's just one mountain after the other, everything that's more potential after the other. So don't let that potential die. Don't let your capability fester away. Don't let it do that. Don't let it erode. Deal with the pain. Take your time. Nobody's rushing you. The universe is definitely not rushing you, because this is your destiny, progress, success, happiness, joy. This is your destiny. So the universe is willing to wait until you deal with this. And then once you do that, you're getting it all right? So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your soul needs to discover. We are getting 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Oh my. I'm already getting intense vibes. Okay, we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse, Justice, and 8 of Cups. Oh. All right, pile 3, you guys. Do you guys know that you guys are meant for success? Do you guys know that you are meant for victory? That you are meant to win in life? Do you know that everything that you've achieved so far, every victory that you've gotten, is well deserved? If not, then pile 3, you people need to realize your true power. You don't know that. I feel like you don't know just what you're capable of. You don't know that at a soul level, or even if you do, even if you are aware that yes, I'm capable of this, I'm capable of achieving whatever I want, I feel like you guys are afraid. I feel like, you're afraid at a soul level of your success, of being at the top, of probably you guys are afraid of being in the spotlight, because 6 of Wands, yeah, it talks about recognition, it talks about appreciation, and only that happens when you're in the spotlight, So that really tells me that you guys, you need to discover your true potential. You need to discover it, and you need to accept it. I feel like some of you guys, you might even have discovered it, yeah, but you're having a hard time accepting it. You're like, no, what if it gets to my head? You guys might be afraid of that what if this whole thing, this realization gets to your head, that you are indeed capable of literally everything, and if you just unleash your true potential into this world, you'll be the most successful people out there. Yeah, so that kind of success, that kind of capability, it sometimes gets to your head, and it makes people overconfident. It makes people arrogant, and proud, even, like in the negative sense, that they think that they're capable of anything. So, but you guys, it's not gonna get to your head, all right? It's not, because you guys are smart enough, and I can clearly see you guys are highly intelligent people. Your soul really needs to discover how intelligent you are. I know maybe it has something more to do with your mind rather than with your soul, but still you need to understand that you all guys are incredibly smart and incredibly intelligent. You do not lack in anything. In fact, you guys are abundant, pile 3. You are abundant in talent. You are abundant in terms of capability. You guys are not lacking. People will be like, okay, this person has limited potential. This person is only capable of doing this. But with you guys, that's not the case. You are capable of doing everything and you have unlimited potential. You really do. You really do. And with this justice card here, I'm just getting this symbol of the weighing scale, the balance scale in my head, which really tells me that your capability just is not limited to just one thing. It's everywhere. Everything that you put your effort in, pile 3, even if it's something that you've never done before, but you're putting your efforts in, you can be assured that you guys are going to be successful in that. And I feel like probably a lot of you guys, probably some of you guys are even uncomfortable when people compliment you a lot. You guys like it, yeah, sure, you guys appreciate it, that people are acknowledging your efforts, but somewhere, some people will say that it's really hard to give pile 3 a compliment because they are very bad at taking it. If somebody comes and tells you that, oh, you're so smart, or what you did is so good, you would try and give the credit to someone else if it's possible for you. And if there is no one else to give credit to, you would just stare at the person. You will get all awkward. You wouldn't know how to reply because you're just not able to digest the compliment that you've gotten. Some of you guys might even suffer from imposter syndrome. You guys might be like, I do not deserve these compliments that I'm getting. I'm not as smart as people make me out to be. I'm not as capable of things. You really avoid all of that. You really want to just run away from compliments and just be like, I can't deal with it. I can't handle it. Guys. And like I'm saying, if you guys are aware of your talents, of your skills, I feel like some of you guys even try to downplay it because you're just afraid that if people really kind of figured out just how capable and smart you are, they'll either, they'll start showering you with compliments, or they'll just start using you for their own gain. A lot of time that happens, that people who are capable, people who are smart, other people, they try and use their talents for their own benefits. They become friends with them just so they can reap the rewards of all their skills. You don't want that to happen to you, and I just feel like that's not going to happen to you. I don't think so. I feel like you will just get more and more appreciation, and if you're uncomfortable with that, it's only because you don't believe in yourself, pile 3. And you really need to do that. You, at a soul level, you need to accept all that you're capable of and just how talented you are. You have a lot of talent, pile 3, and even if you are aware of some of that talent, you are not aware of a lot of that talent. So that is what you guys need to work on. That is what you need to discover. And with this 8 of Cups here, I feel like, you run away from compliments. On the other hand, this also tells me that probably, in the past, obviously because, this kind of, when you have so much talent, so much skill, it takes time to emerge, It's not something that can just be there at birth. Like, all your talent will be discovered the moment you're born, the moment you learn to talk. It's not going to be like that. This limitless thing that you guys have going on, it takes time to develop. It takes time because you need to figure out, okay, you need to indulge in different activities to try new things for these kind of things to come out, So I feel like probably like at a younger age, maybe it's hard for you guys to take compliments. It's hard for you to accept yourself, like your talents and everything, because probably at one point in your life you weren't like this. You weren't as talented. And people were sure to make you realize that. People were sure to tell you every chance they got that you're never going to be successful, or you just got lucky, or if you are getting a good score, it is because of some other influence. It's not because of you, or probably you didn't do so well in school and people just labeled you as this person who's not smart, and maybe you carry that label with you for the rest of your life. Maybe you carried a lot of labels like that you're not talented, you are not smart, you can never amount to anything. Like, people say all these stuff, all these things. People can be so mean. And now that now you're finally, when these talents are starting to emerge, it's hard for you to accept that. It's hard for you, like, I feel like those same people who gave you all these negative labels are the same ones who are complimenting you now. And if that happens, obviously you're like, hello, why are you complimenting me now? You hate me, or you just always used to tell me how I'm not smart, how I'm never going to be successful. So it's hard for you to even believe those people. You're like, this person's lying, this person wants something from me, and that's the only reason they're complimenting me. So I just feel like there's a lot of self-doubt inside of you, pile 3, that has been buried in your soul. It started with your physical body, just kept going, then it went to your head, then it went down to your heart, and then eventually just went to your soul. And your soul really needs to kind of come out of that, come out of this negative state. You need to walk away from these negative emotions, because they're stopping you from achieving your true potential, guys. They're really stopping you from doing that. And with the Justice card here, I feel like you people also need to kind of understand and realize that you don't need to keep listening to people who are saying all these negative things to you. You need to do justice to yourself. You need to love yourself enough to choose yourself and to walk away from these people. Just because these people are telling you you're not smart doesn't mean that what they're saying is right, So you know exactly what you're capable of, if you do know that. And you need to do justice to yourself by exploring those talents and skills, and kind of becoming even better at them. All right, Len. Oh, we have 6 of Wands again, guys. Confirmation. Like, I'm not making this up. I don't even know this card was there when I was piling up the cards. We have Queen of Wands. Yep, definitely. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have Strength, Knight of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles. You people with the Knights here, every opportunity that you get, you better take it, pile 3. I'm telling you, you better take it. Don't be like, oh, I'm not capable of this, or I'm not fit for this position. Maybe I should give it to someone else. Maybe I should tell someone else that this position has opened up. No. No. I want to shake you guys up and be like, don't do that. This opportunity has come to you because that person has seen the potential in you. That person has seen your talents and your skills, and that's why that person has given that opportunity to you. So do not think for one moment that you are not capable of this, or you cannot let this imposter syndrome kind of take over, because hello, yeah, this is what you're supposed to do. Your soul needs to discover just how awesome you are. This Queen of Wands, this queen knows exactly what she's capable of. This queen knows that she is gorgeous. This queen knows she is powerful. And you people need to know that as well. If you have yet to discover your talents, go ahead. Take your time. Discover all that you're good at. But do not listen to the people who tell you that you cannot do something. Do not listen to the people who will constantly make you doubt yourself. You are stronger than you think. And I feel like with the Strength card, another thing that your soul needs to discover is your own strength. You people need to discover your own strength, guys. Pile 3, because once you do that, once you come into your element, once you realize that, yeah, you deserve every single victory that you've gotten. And if people are complimenting you, they better compliment you. They better do it, because you deserve all those compliments. If they're not, then they're just jealous. They're just jealous. That's it. That's it. I'm telling you. So once you discover your power, pile 3, you will start attracting even more opportunities than you are already doing. Not only financially, but you will also start attracting the right people. Probably with the Knight of Cups, you will start attracting that one person. Like, if you haven't found your soulmate yet, you haven't found your true partner yet, your twin flame, and if you're trying to manifest that person, first you need to bring this strength out. First you need to look in the mirror and be like, yeah, I am awesome. I am absolutely awesome. And I am like, you probably positive self affirmations, something like that. You guys can practice to kind of wire your brain into kind of believing all these things, because otherwise people are going to keep complimenting you and you're just going to keep running away, and we do not want that for you. We want you to be successful, and you are meant to be successful, and you have every right to be successful. Pile 3. Look at this crown. I mean, it's Ace of Swords, but this thing looks like a big crown. You guys are meant to wear the crown. Over here as well, this panda's wearing a crown. Look at this. Queen of Wands is also wearing a crown. You guys are meant to be like that. You guys are meant to be at a leadership position, at the position of authority, and that is only going to happen. You will make a very effective leader only when you know what you're capable of, because an effective king or an effective queen is only that person who knows what they're capable of, who knows exactly what they are responsible for, what they can handle. Because if they start taking advice from everybody else, then it's going to be very easy to dethrone them. And your enemies, that is exactly what your enemies want, Pile 3, and we don't want that for you. We want you to be successful. We want you to be happy. And you people need to discover, and you people need to realize that you are not some weak damsel or just weak person lying in wait for someone to come and rescue them. You're not like that. You're stronger than you think in every way possible. Balance, I'm talking about, right? So that is not that, oh, you're just strong mentally or you're just strong physically. No, you're strong both mentally and physically. You're strong spiritually. You're strong emotionally. Everything that you can think of, you have the strength for it. Yeah, for in some areas you'll be stronger than others, but if you're working towards those areas, you're putting your efforts into those areas, of course you're going to be just as strong in them as well. So don't let this negative stuff keep you down. You're meant to climb up. Look at this panda's climbing up this tree. That is what you're meant to do. You're meant to soar. Pile 3, you are meant to be at the top. If people are complimenting you, you're like, yeah, I deserve them. you should have that. You should know that, yes, exactly, that's exactly what you're capable of. And I feel like that is what the main thing that your soul needs to discover. You guys are like the sun, you guys are like the sun. And like these sunflowers, what do the sunflowers do? They turn in the direction of the sun. Wherever the sun is, they'll turn in that direction. And I feel like that's what you guys are. You guys are like the sun, and people are the sunflower. So wherever you go, people cannot help but turn their eyes towards you. They cannot help but look at you, to admire you, and to gain inspiration from you. You are a massive, massive inspiration for people. And that's why they're looking up to you. They're turning in your direction wherever you go, north, south, east, west, wherever you're going. You will find that people are just appreciating you. They're watching you. They're observing you. Sometimes, yes, it gets unnerving that so many people are just staring at you all the time, or that sometimes you guys even feel that, you don't have any privacy, because every time you do something, you succeed in something, you gain some achievement, it's all over the news. Like, it's all like, not like the literal news, like the newspaper or the news channels, but that everybody knows about it. Everybody in your town, in your neighborhood, they know about it even before, and you don't even tell them, they just know it. So sometimes you really feel as if you don't have any privacy, and maybe that is why you try to hide yourself, just so you can have some aspect. But I feel like you guys are meant to shine. You're like, yeah, you guys are meant to shine, and when that happens, you can't hide. You really can't. All right, then we have a 2 of Hearts, 4 of Diamonds, and 3 of Clubs. Wow. All right. Yeah, 4 of Diamonds is really telling me that you are such, and also with the number 2 here, both these cards are like even numbers, and even numbers they always have this aspect of a balance to them. We also have the Justice card here, which is corresponded, which is the correspondence for Libra. which is once again a balance scale. So this really tells me that, yeah, you're a very balanced personality. And I feel like maybe if like when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your relationships, maybe this is something that you can try. You can try to keep it on a down low. You can try and, kind of keep it to yourself. Like, try not to let the people know, because I feel like people really know what you're up to all the time. I just feel like, yeah, there are people might know, but I feel like in terms of your money, pile 3, I feel like there's just something that you need to be a little careful of. That try and see that, less and less people know how much you earn or where you get your money from. Because if people really know how much money you're making, they're gonna come at you. They're gonna demand money. They're gonna make up all sorts of excuses. I feel like you need to choose yourself. You need to love yourself enough to kind of, save some money for yourself. Save some money for your goals, for your progress. Because with this 3 of clubs here, this really tells me that you guys are meant for success. You guys are meant to succeed in every area of your life. And yeah, and for that, sometimes our goals require some investment. They require money. And if that is the case, then be sure to save some money for yourself. Just be sure to do that. And discover all that makes you happy. Discover all that you love and work towards that. You are going to be so successful. Like, you guys are meant for it. All right. So this is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your soul needs to discover. We are starting off with the Devil, Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and 2 of Swords. Okay. All right, Pile 4. Starting off with the Devil, Queen of Swords. I'm really getting the vibe that, there are just some unhealthy patterns, unhealthy habits, and that is something that probably you guys are not really aware of. You guys might not be aware of the fact that you're doing those things, but they are there, and they're not really helping you. They're just kind of hindering your progress in life. They're really hindering this success that is meant to come to you. With the Devil here, it could be that, there are some unhealthy habits, some unhealthy patterns, behavior patterns that you guys are kind of engaging in. And you need to overcome those. You need to realize, first of all, you need to figure out what they are, because it could be different for everyone. And sometimes, you might not even realize that what you think that, you might be doing something and you think that is helping you. Like, probably you're doing a lot of work, okay? Let's say you are a workaholic. You guys are like, oh, I love doing work, and you guys are constantly you're just constantly working. And people will be like, oh, this person is so productive. This person is so hardworking. They're always just doing something or the other. They're never free. They never waste their time. They're never lazy. So, but the thing is that overworking yourself, that's an unhealthy pattern, because you're burning yourselves out. You're pushing yourself towards a burnout. And maybe you are throwing yourself into work because you do not want to acknowledge the pain that is inside of you, Pile 4. And a lot of times that's not really helpful. And I feel like that is exactly, like, your soul, first of all, needs to discover these unhealthy patterns. It might seem healthy to you. It might seem productive to the world. And it might seem that, oh, what you're doing is really good, and people might be appreciating you for that one thing that might actually be the cause that you're not able to move on in life. So first of all, I feel like with this Devil energy, your soul needs to discover those unhealthy habits, those unhealthy patterns. It could be anything. On top of that, this energy, also, because this energy is of entrapment as well, being stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like a prisoner. So I feel like with some of you guys, I feel like there's this person that has hurt you. Could be anyone, could be your partner, ex-partner, I mean, could be your friend, could be a relative, but this person has hurt you. And the thing is that this person, you want to move on. You are doing your best to move on, but probably for some reason, this person is still in your life. And they are preventing you from moving on. They're preventing this healing that is meant to come to you. They're preventing that. They're constantly kind of keeping you, they're trying to control you. I feel like there is someone who's trying to control you, pile 4. And you need to figure out who that person is. You need to figure out at a soul level. Because sometimes, there are people who try to control us, but we don't feel controlled by them at a soul level. Yeah, they might tell us to do some of the things, but we understand that they're only saying this for this particular reason. But there are some people who try to control us at a soul level, where we feel so trapped by them. We feel so controlled that we are afraid of doing something that would kind of potentially make them angry or upset them. So that if that is something that is going on with you, yeah, you need to figure out who that person is, or what that action is, or what that pattern is that if they're using some certain words to try and control you. They're saying something, they're treating you in some way to try and control you. You need to figure out what that is. And once you do that, once you figure that out, yeah, it's like, whew. It's like there's so much success here for you guys. And I feel like with this 10 of Pentacles here, 10 of Pentacles, yeah, it talks about money and everything, talks about financial abundance and all of that. But this card also talks about family. So I don't know, I feel like there's something in terms of your family, in terms of your ancestors, that is there for you guys to discover. That is something probably you guys don't know about it at this point. But that is something you need to kind of figure out. Your soul needs to realize that, okay, this is probably, there's some generational curse, there's some generational pattern that is there, which you need to break, which you need to discover, and you need to break. And once you do that, once you break away from it, I feel like at this point it's hidden with this 2 of Swords here. I feel like it's kind of, closed off to you at this point. But if you're really noticing, if you look back and you're like, okay, this has been going on for generations and generations, if once you get to that point, pile 4, you will understand what that pattern is. Maybe this is the whole thing with the Devil and the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe this unhealthy pattern, it's a generational thing. It's not just you. It's not that, oh, I'm the only one who's like this. Maybe you would have noticed that the people in your family in different generations, they have also kind of been, indulging in these unhealthy patterns. And maybe that is why I feel like you guys are the ones responsible. I know it's a big responsibility, but you guys might be responsible for breaking this generational curse, for bringing healing to your family, because we have Queen of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. So probably maybe that is your soul's purpose. You guys are meant to bring healing to your family. And the generations after you guys, like the next generations, you've been tasked with that. You've been tasked with that responsibility. I know it's big. I know it involves a lot of shadow work as well, something that is not very comfortable, very painful. I totally understand that. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying that, oh, you've been this is your purpose in life, so it's going to be easy for you. No. No, just because something is your purpose doesn't mean it's easy. But I feel like maybe that is what your purpose is in this life, in this world, to break this generational curse, to bring healing to your loved ones, to your family. And I feel like once you do that, not only will you be healing yourself, but all those around you. And with this 8 of Wands here, I feel like, probably you will discover with this 8 of Wands, because this is the card for travel as well. So I feel like probably you will realize that your soul, you need to discover the place that feels like home. You probably feel like wherever you are right now, for some of you, yeah, you're like, okay, I'm home, like this place, I feel comfortable here. I feel that, yeah, this is my place. I want to put down my roots. If that's you, good on you. But for some of you guys, pile 4, it might be that you need to discover your home, and that might require you to move around. You might not be comfortable with that. Traveling's not easy, but I feel like that is what you need to discover as well, where you feel you belong. What is that place? Where is it? And if you have to travel to different places, go for it, do that. But you need to discover your home. You need to discover who your family is. Doesn't mean like the family you're born into is your true family. Sometimes your friends end up becoming your family. Sometimes you find a new bunch of people who you just connect with immediately, and you realize that these people treat you so much better than your actual, like your birth, like your given family. And so I feel like that is what your soul needs to discover. Your soul needs to discover its home. Your soul needs to discover its family. Wow, you guys, I'm feeling so warm for you guys. I'm feeling like giving you a big hug. And I just feel like I just see this light when I imagine you guys in my head. I see that you guys are light beings, and because you're bringing so much healing to people, but at the same time your journey isn't easy. And because you have yet to discover your family, you have yet to discover your home. And if you're feeling like, if you're at this current place, wherever you are, pile 4, and you feel uncomfortable, you don't feel okay, when you're like, oh, everything is perfect in my life, I don't know why I'm not okay. Maybe because you're in the wrong place. You're not in a place where you feel like it's your home. It could be that you've been staying in one place all your life and you don't know any other home, and you're just like, why do I not connect with this place? What is up? What's wrong? It's just that, yeah, just because you've lived in one place forever doesn't mean that that is your home. You probably have to travel, have to look around. And I feel like once you find your home, pile 4, once you find your family, you guys are gonna get so much success, so much, because now your soul is comfortable. Now your soul is like, yeah, I am home, I am at my full potential. Now I can do whatever I want, because now there's that, you are not at a discomfort at a soul level. Your soul is comfortable now. Your soul is home. And once your soul is happy, once your soul is comfortable, of course you guys are gonna reach new heights. I would say you guys are going to learn new things, and you guys are gonna gain so much success. But I feel like with the 2 of Swords here, there is some blockage. Could be this blockage, this unhealthy pattern that is blocking all these blessings to come to you. And I feel like probably there is this blockage that is kind of preventing your soul from realizing its true purpose. Like I'm telling you here, that you're meant to break that generational curse. You're meant to bring healing to people. You're meant to bring healing to yourself and discover yourself, your home, your people. Could be that there is some blockage. I don't know what that blockage is. I'm going to look at the next card and see if I get something. But for now, I'm like, there is something blocking you from seeing all this. It could be this person as well. This person is kind of, telling you all this. They're basically blinding you to all this stuff. They're kind of misguiding you as well, not letting you see exactly what you're meant to see, meant to realize. And it could be that. Let's see what else we have for you. 8 of Wands. Okay, confirmation, success. Wow, 3 of Cups. Okay. 9 of Swords. Oh, okay, stress. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like with this 9 of Swords here, maybe this blockage is coming because you are not at peace mentally. There is some sort of stress that is going on in your life. You guys are dealing with something. It could be this person as well, like this person who's unhealthy, like being very bad for you, like their energy could be blocking yours, blocking you from seeing your true potential, because you guys You guys are meant for this success, guys. Pile 4, you're meant to achieve new heights. You're meant to be free, essentially. And this person or this situation in your life right now, that is doing the opposite. It is making you feel trapped. It is causing you a lot of stress. You're not able to sleep at night, properly. You're tossing and turning. Some of you guys are even experiencing nightmares. So those are things like, obviously, for some, yeah, it's a person who's doing this, and for others it's a situation. Maybe you guys are really busy in life, but the point is that don't be afraid. Don't think that if you don't realize your purpose, or if you don't discover these things about yourself, then you're not going to be successful, or the success will be taken away, because the universe is not going to wait for forever. No. No. Pile 4, the universe has thrown you in this situation, okay? You did not kind of invite this situation. Nobody invites negative situations. Nobody wants negative situations or negative people in their life. But the universe and life, they just throw these things our way. So the thing is that you deal with this situation at your own pace, all right? You deal with this person. You do first figure out who this person is, or what the situation is that is causing so much distress, that is causing so much discomfort to you, and you address it and you deal with it at your own pace, all right? There's no need to rush. Your success is there. It is going to be there because it is destined for you. Your soul people, they're not going anywhere. With the 3 of Cups here, I feel like, yeah, you're destined to discover your soul people, your soul tribe, your family. It could be like a found family as well. You find like your friends, or you realize that, yeah, the family you've been given is your true family. And you are just, once you realize, sometimes, we don't realize that. We think that our true family is out there somewhere, in friends or something. And we start treating our friends better than we treat our family. But sometimes, like for some of you guys, it might be that your family, the one you've been given, is your true family, your soul family. And you just need to come to that realization. Your soul needs to just figure that out. So regardless of that, regardless where your family is, yeah, you are meant to be with the people who are right for you, who are right for your energy. And obviously friends, your friend, like obviously with the 6 of Pentacles is like, yeah, you're meant to not only provide healing, but you're meant to receive so much blessings here. You're meant to have that financial support. And I do see that once you kind of figure this whole situation out, I know this situation is not easy for you guys, but once you figure that out, you will start to see exactly what's been hidden from you. First of all, you will start to see that, and you will gain a lot more focus. You might have noticed that your focus and your concentration has become extra sharp. Right now, when you're not getting proper sleep, when you are not able to, you're not getting proper sleep, you're surrounded by negative energy, your concentration takes a toll on your concentration. You would realize that you're not able to focus on things. You're not able to remember things as well as you did. And you're just like, why is that happening? It's the stress in your life, Pile 4. It's the stress this person is causing you constantly, this fear, this anxiety that this person is causing you. That is why, you're like blinded. You're not able to even make the simplest of decisions because of this situation. So you really need to heal from this situation. You need to heal yourself from this person and watch your life get better. Like that is exactly how, because 8 of Wands, you are meant to be at the top. You really are. All right, then we have the Joker, 3 of Diamonds, and 9 of Spades. Yep, stress again. Obviously, because 9 of Spades, it kind of corresponds to the 9 of Swords in the tarot deck. So obviously, there's a lot of stress going on, but the moment you find the right people, the moment you start getting the right support, life is going to get so much better. I feel like right now with the Joker card here, because Joker energy is similar to the Fool's energy, So this really tells me the moment you start getting the right support, you will start not only having faith in yourself, but faith in the universe as well. A pile four, and because of that, you're like, you know what? Whatever situation that may come in my life, that's okay. I know I can deal with it. So I feel like with you guys having your family, your people, and the right support is really important for success to come to you. Maybe because it's going to give you that assurance that, you know, there is someone who loves me, there is someone who's there for me, someone who has my back. Being alone, yeah, it can be difficult because you have to do everything by yourself. You have to think about things a lot because there is no room for mistake, because you know that if something goes wrong, you're the one who's going to be blamed. You're the one who's going to have to deal with the consequences. There's not going to be anyone you can talk to, not anyone to lend you their support, not anyone to give advice to you, not anyone who's there to tell you that it's okay, we still love you, we are here for you, you know. So that's why, like, I feel like the moment you find your family, the moment you realize your true home, that's then it's game over for the world. Then it's you and your success that is going to reign. That is when your era is going to start, pile four. And right now, these people, they think that they are going to win, that they're winning because they get to control you, they get to kind of, you know, tell you what to do. They kind of try and stop you from achieving this success. But let me tell you, that's not going to last, because your soul is going to wake up. Your soul is going to wake up. Your soul is going to realize exactly who this person is who's stopping your success from coming to you. You will realize what the situation is that is stopping from your success to come to you. And when your soul realizes that, once your soul discovers that, okay, this is my happy place, yeah, that's it. That's when your success is going to start, right? So this is all I have for you, a pile four. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.